Hey, good morning. Today is Monday, October the 22nd, and it is time for a battle plan. It is time for a battle plan. This month we've been talking about fear, and I feel like I have spent the last 30 days tackling them all right in the face, like a freshman linebacker trying to earn his scholarship, and I am trying to come up with a battle plan for this week, feeling fatigued. That's honest. Although I should be well rested. But let's just review the month for just a second. Let's just talk about where we're at, where we're coming from. So the beginning of the month started with a ridiculous family crisis for me back in Florida. And so, unfortunately, at the same time, my dad wasn't doing so good. And so I needed to be able to go and get where he was and assess the situation. I was my dad's power of attorney and handling his health care. I needed to make sure that I was partnering with my family and whatever that looked like. But I went to Little Rock for a couple days to hang out with some old friends, to gain some strength, to maybe cry just a little bit before I got there so that I was strong and ready to do that. And I was well loved for a couple days, and it was amazing. And I got in the car and I drove to Illinois, where I was afraid to face my grandmother and be honest with her about everything that was happening in my life. And of course, when I did, she welcomed me with open arms. Everything was fine. And then we focused on dealing with my ailing father. I saw my dad on Friday. He was taken to the ER on Sunday. And I lost my dad on Thursday. I spent a week dealing with his business and staying close to family, and then decided that I needed to go to New Jersey to see my son for several reasons. Number one, I have a kid at McGuire Air Force Base who is getting deployed in February. We don't want to talk about it, but we need to take advantage of every second we've got. Number two, he had not been around for all the things that were happening at home, and I really felt like he just needed someone to be there to be honest with them. He needed face to face, and frankly, I needed him. I'm so far away from all of my family, and after just losing my dad, to spend a week with my oldest son, best thing in the world. And I actually walked away from it with an amazing gift. If you guys saw our Friday Night Live, I introduced you to someone special. May or may not be around today. So I spent a week with him in New Jersey, where I dealt with more fear. And then this week I actually scheduled a meltdown. I scheduled time in my favorite place, what has become my favorite place, and nobody take offense to this, but maybe it's because when I'm where you are, I'm with you, and here I'm only with me, and that does feel different. And so it's sort of incredible here in the mountains, the northern mountains